All right, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning wherever you are. My name is Maze Udochukwu, and if you check now, you will see that is 31 minutes past 8 o'clock wherever you are. So tonight we're going to be talking about a post being made by our barrister. But before that post, I want to quickly remind you that live interactive section is going on as we speak now on Radio Biafra. So we're going to quickly talk about what our barrister posted, then we'll switch to listen to live interactive section going on by DOS. So let's quickly listen to what Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said. I'm going to read you the article and we'll quickly switch to Radio Biafra to listen to live interactive section by DOS member. But before that, we're going to quickly take our national anthem as it is customary for us to always do on this platform whenever we are here. But before I play you that national anthem, please do well by sharing the program, invite other people. Let's see, people who is online. Share the program, please. Share the program. Let's have more people on. I know many of you probably might have seen article that was released by our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who has reassured Biafrans of the history that is about to be made. I know most of us probably might have seen that article, but before I go ahead with the full article, I'm going to read you the article, then we'll switch to Radio Biafra to listen to interactive section that is going on. Before we go ahead, I don't want to waste much time. Let's quickly take our national anthem. But while I am getting the national anthem ready, do well by sharing the program like I've said before. In case maybe you just joined the program, my name is Mazi Udochukwu. I am one of the representatives here on our Voice of Biafran platform and on YouTube as well. Now let's quickly take our national anthem, and when I come back, we'll dive straight to why we are here tonight. Let's listen to our national anthem. All right, thank you for staying tuned. Now we're going to start immediately. Like I said before I played the national anthem, I told us that I'm going to share article that was posted by Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who has been at the forefront to make sure that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released unconditionally. So our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor made a post recently assuring assuring Biafrans the history that is about to be made. So I am here tonight to share that article with Biafrans. But before I go ahead, please share this program. Let's have more people on. I'm seeing people joining on Facebook already. Kinsley, thank you for joining on the program. Please do well, share the program. Let's have more people. We have Michael OKAK who has liked the program. Chidera, thank you for liking the program. Please, as you're liking the program, do well by sharing the program as well. Share, share, share. If you're watching us on YouTube, let us know that the YouTube is up and running. Let us know if you're watching on YouTube. We have more people joining. I thank all of you for always being part of this program. As all of you know, on this platform, we usually use our platform to to tell Biafran what is going. I know most of you usually come here to find one fault or the other. As you may all know, we don't use our platform to discuss about individuals. So what we do here mainly is we use this Hello platform to pass a message to Biafrans and they'll tell what is going on. We use this platform to share messages and most of the things that have been happening in Biafra land. Remember, some of the things that's happening, the zoo media don't rebroadcast them. The zoo media don't carry most of the news. So what we do mainly is we use our platform to share most of the information, share the killing that been going on in Biafra land, inform our people how to be safe, and all of those information. That's what we do mainly here on this platform. We don't use our platform here to discuss about individuals. So I would want some of you who is watching, probably you just joining the program for the first time. On this platform, we don't use this our platform to talk about individuals. So I want you to have that in mind in case maybe you were here to maybe kind of listen when we're talking about one person or the other, you will be disappointed. So what we're doing here mainly is to use this platform to pass a message to other Biafrans, particularly our brothers who are in Biafra land. So that's what we do mainly. So do well by sharing the program. Let's get the ball rolling. So I'm going to share an article. I'm going to read the article, but I believe most of you probably might have seen that article posted by our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I know almost anybody who doesn't know whom Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is, I don't think the person is a strong Biafran. So I believe everybody knows whom Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor is. So Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor has been at the forefront to make sure that our leader Mazina Kano, who has been in the hands of the enemy for 6 months now, will be released unconditionally. So he made a post on his platform, on his Facebook platform, and he was reassuring Biafrans that that everybody should be calm. So I'm going to go ahead and read you that article in case maybe you haven't seen that article. That article or that I'm about to read now was posted about 10 hours ago. You can go on Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's handle on Facebook and go and look the article up, or you go on his Twitter handle. I believe the article is there as well. So the article, I'm going to be reading it on Facebook here, what he said, and I believe this article pass a lot of message to people. And if you go on the comment section, already the post has so far generated about 1,400 comments, and about 1,100 people has shared it so far. So if you've not seen that article, do well, go on Facebook, go on his page on Facebook and check what the article is saying. But I'm going to read the article anyways. Then when I finish with the article, we're going to quickly switch to Radio Biafra because DOS they are online, like some people are saying. Yes, DOS they are online, they are doing live interactive section. I'm going to bring you that broadcast as well. But I want to quickly share this particular article that was posted by our barrister, and we'll quickly jump to Radio Biafra to listen to what is going on there. Now, here's what the article said. The article was posted by our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and he said, "Do not let your heart be troubled." Now, I am reading what our barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor posted today. Today's date is the 23rd February 2022. So he said, "Do not let your heart be troubled, Umu Chineke, for the end is in sight." Good morning and happy midweek, Umu Chineke. When history is about to be made, distraction of different forms usually rear its ugly head. To set the record straight, I was personally attacked. Remember, our barrister has so far attacked in several occasions. You remember the invasion of his home last year, where his secretary was killed. You remember how the DSS invaded his home, they attacked and they killed several people. If you've not seen that video, I think we have that video here on our platform. We posted that incident of that attack, the invasion of the home of our barrister last year. So several attack, they've been attacking him and all of those things, but God being so faithful, he has been overcoming series of attacks simply because he is out there to defend our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now I'm going to continue with the article. Now he said, "To set the record straight, I was personally attacked, verbally assaulted, and viciously condemned by familiar characters between 2015 to 2017. Those were persons who pretended to be more concerned than I was about the fate of my client, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But I ignored them and stood firm like the rock of Calvary, and ultimately recorded the uncommon fate. That day remains evergreen in my memory. It was on the 28th day of April 2017 when my indefeatable client Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail against all odds, and he walked down the staircase of the Federal High Court, Maitama, Abuja, a free person. In the present circumstance, as we are now relentless progressing towards another landmark for history to be made, the detractors are at it again. What that means is, in case maybe you don't understand what he's trying to say, what he's saying is, maybe you don't understand, is that a lot of attack, a lot of distractions, a lot of things is happening underground. Some of the things that you do not know is happening, is going on as we speak, simply because he is out there. He has been out there to defend our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So now that history is about to be made and a lot of things is coming up, just like I've said before, you remember what happened last year. He was attacked in his home, and a lot of people were killed during that attack. But notwithstanding, we are still moving. But here again, we are making progress, and a lot of things is coming up. Now I continue. Over the years, the minors and agents of distraction have not changed. They have remained constant in their hide and seek game with the sole intent of causing mischief. However, I am neither prepared nor distracted because my eyes are fixed on the ball. Therefore, my humble appeal to you, Umu Chineke, is for your unshaken solidarity and unrelentless prayers because history is about to repeat itself. This time in and more stunning manner. May the Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the mighty man in battle, continue to intercede for us. Further ever and backward never, Umu Chineke. We move. Sir Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lead counsel to Mazina Kano. So, in case maybe you've not seen the article, I know most of you probably may be saying, what's the topic about? So, the topic that I use for this program is literally talking about what our Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor posted, and that article means a lot to a lot of people. If you've not seen that article, go on our page on Facebook, is there. You go, or you go on Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's handle on Facebook, and you will see the article is there. Now we're going to quickly switch to live interactive session that is going on DOS. They are answering questions and whatnot. So we're going to quickly switch to hear what is going on out there. Share the program. Let's jump on Radio Biafra and hear what they are saying. Give me some time. Let me get the radio for you. Let me get it on so we listen to what they are saying. Because while I was reading the article, someone said that DOS, I think DOS, someone said DOS, they are online. So we're going to join them now. We're going to join them. They are still on. They are answering questions. You can join the program. Yes, they are still on.
Before you continue, let me put this into your context. Why are they stopping people?
Let's let me reduce the volume. Now let's quickly join DOS member. They are doing live interactive section. You can join, you can listen to the program, or if you've got any question, a phone number will be provided for you to ask whatever question you've got. Now let's listen to them.
Our people. Reasons are, if we continue to complain, we continue to play our lie to ourselves. If we stay there and the Fulani conquered us, the Western world, none of them will come. You are a conquered people. There is nothing they can do about it because the world we are living is a world of exploitation. Let me say something here. Mazi, we have seen other parts of the world, even the poor country, how they manage things. Imagine, I'm living here. I have never seen Shell, any Texaco, British Petroleum. But these people have it. What they have here is their indigenous companies. Kuwait Oil. You go to Saudi Arabia, Aramco. You go to Qatar Gas. You understand me? Oil and gas. Every country. But you come to Nigeria, Shell is there, Eni is there, and our people You know one thing, most of our people working in those companies, by the time they work a little bit, they will send them away from Nigeria, post them to Indonesia. They start working other places. They don't even allow them, most of them, to work in those important things in our place. They send them away, and our people are carried away.
Do you know why? They want to deny them of some.
That is it.
They ought to know.
They ought to know. They will send them.
And
you know, before you understand, they send them.
Continue there. They will begin to see the exploitation.
That is it. That is it.
Of these very. Or in that very region. That is why at a particular spot they send you out. Hey, you are being transferred. And then if they want to make you happy, they add more to your salary or wages.
That is it.
Then you foolishly believe that they are doing you good.
Doing you favor, and you are gone.
Doing you favor.
Yeah.
I just want to diversify a little bit. You know, when Obasanjo said, Mazi Jonathan mentioned it while he was broadcasting earlier. He said he called us, it is good to have rebels. Suddenly, Obasanjo now understand that it is good to have rebels. And I want to tell our people, why did he mention that? I believe he got a classified intel from his colonial masters while he went to UK. They told him, if not because of IPOB, Nigeria would have become something else. You need these people. You need IPOB to speak up. You have to defend them. Obasanjo that we know can't just come up and say that word. His Western masters, you know, he's a slave of the Western masters. That is why they love him. They told him, hey, you must condemn the tyranny of the Buhari presidency.
Mazi, let me say something, Mazi Nachi. We don't care.
You know?
Mazi Nachi.
We are not elegizing. We are not praising.
We continue.
We are saying it
Our
the way it
is.
They are waiting. Yes. Mazi Nachi, let me say something. We don't care. We don't care what he said. We don't care what they advise him. He's a double agent. And there is no word coming from double agents.
Bad one.
That we can take serious. Nobody can entice us with words. IPOB, we are masters of words.
We are the psychologists. We understand.
Nobody will entice us. Nobody will come to romance us with words. Don't worry. We don't hear those words. They are not in our dictionary. One thing is this. As long as those people live with the oil boom, everything they have seen the world. Obasanjo in 1980 something, I think 1979, when he was listening, UAE came to borrow money from Obasanjo. He asked them, how are you going to pay me? Obasanjo. And I'm sure today he's going to Dubai. He's been in Dubai. I've seen him a couple of times in Dubai. We're in a restaurant in Dubai.
He enjoys Dubai than Nigeria.
Nigeria. Now, what is a country? He refused. He told them, what are you going to pay me? Give you what? Today, you have seen it. People like this cannot advise us on development, on security, about our life, because he came to Udi.
Mazi Chinasa, you think you don't know?
Maz, I'm coming. He came to Udi, committed a genocide against our people. He came to Zakediam, committed he is the one who introduced that type of massacre. Because
where is Bayelsa massacre?
Where is Bayelsa massacre? He is the one who so he got to say we need more rebels. We don't care. We don't care.
He preaches about rebel being good. But at Bayelsa, when our people were demanding for their rights, he refused them their rights. Rather, he sent his unknown soldiers to go and massacre in Bayelsa, only for him to realize that it is good to have rebels. Now,
We don't care, Mazi. We don't care. Mazi Jonathan, you can go ahead.
Mazi Jonathan, please go ahead.
Mazi Jonathan, you have said it all. You can never entice us with words of mouth or anything. We are. Let's this concerning these infiltrators. They call autopilot infiltrators. I call them cockroaches. Now, please, what should IPOB coordinators worldwide do in case they have anybody in their various family units of such, any of all these infiltrators? What is the order against these people? Should they be condoned, or should they be treated as cockroaches and sent to infiltrators and be expelled right away? Please go on, please.
Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, you know one thing, the qualification as a cockroach is a very good one, because it's something that you can use your leg and, squash them on the ground. And that is how IPOB squash their enemies. There is already a standing order for all coordinators. There is a standing order that those who proclaim, it is very good when you're fighting, you try to know who is who. Let me tell you the mistake. There is a mistake. I can accept that. There was a mistake the leadership made. It is a mistake on our part because of this unity of esteem. If you found out in the first 4 months when our leader was renditioned, the leadership was so careful. Do you understand me? To handle certain things. They were so careful, let no problem. And the other people said, oh no, we come together, we do. By ending of November, the leadership come to a conclusion. That was ending of early November. We come to a conclusion that if we keep quiet, continue to romance these cockroaches and infiltrators because of what people will say, that we are going to destroy this movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and he won't see IPOB any longer. Even though some of us mourned our leader, Mazi, what is happening today, I'm saying it openly, it's not that we do not have a foresight. We saw these things coming. Me, China Sanworu, I personally called our leader to attention of certain things. You know what our leader told me? He said, Chinasa, you know one thing? You know our people, when another person is also talking, if you don't allow him to talk, people will say, IPOB just only want to be alone, they only want to be their voice to be heard. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
I said, Onyendu, I know people will say, but it is better we don't bring these people like this inside us. Do you know, even at a point, this person came with a bogus project that he can do this. A 5 million naira was given to him. 5 million naira was given to him. When this money was about to be given to him, Onyendu also, I text Onyendu, I said, Onyendu, this money will enter audio message. He told me what? He said,
he will lost on the air.
I told him this money will go to audio message. He told me, Chinasa, you know one thing, it is good sometimes some people come, because if you don't do that, then they will go outside and say, I was at the verge of getting Biafra. I just asked only 5 million naira. You could not provide it for me. And that 5 million naira was given to the person. My brother, today.
But does he reveal all these things? Does he talk about this to the public? All these these are people that have skeleton in their cupboard. I've been waiting for him to even want to mention it. That 5 million naira was.
And at a point, it's not that everything that happened we know. This is the leadership. There must be one person or two persons the leader will inform. That is one thing they don't know. And I said to them, I told our leader, I said, after 3 months, there was story. 3 months, our leader informed him, return this money. It is to avoid blackmail. You don't see our leader talk about it. Like as if he know. Do you understand me? It was moving on, moving on. He was given a bank account to return the money. Ask him. Even I can tell you, inside the prison, our leader have asked for that money. Do you understand me? Now, we know what is happening. Because of all these things, we have given a serious warning to IPOB coordinators. Every continental rap knows. Now, when we decided to confront these infiltrators and cockroaches, they now came out openly. You found them. Now, that is why you see many of our people are now saying, oh, really, this is what is happening. And I know many of them are coming out from that wide dream. Wide dream. We told you there are many. Form your own group. Now they have gotten their own group. We know the difference between Ebe and Ebe. They continue to champion their own. We have no problem. But don't come inside IPOB. And every of their remnants in IPOB, in the coming weeks, if we remain 10, we continue to march. They will be expelled from. They have order has been given.
Around the world should be.
Around the world. Many of them already, the coordinators has been asked to suspend them already indefinitely. Many of them. And by the time the HOD will come on air, many of them, their names will be, they are expelled. We don't serve two masters here. We serve only one master. We don't serve two masters. If this leadership has anything wrong in their mind, I have said it before, this leadership cannot hold this movement. Onyendu comes out from prison, we hand him over. If this leadership have something wrong in their mind, nobody from this leadership have declared himself is the leader of this, he's now the one in charge. We can't do that. We know why we are here. We came to support Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to make sure he leads us to the promised land. The coming of Jesus Christ did not stop Paul and Peter. It did not stop Bartholomew. It did not stop every other person who can make his name in the movement. For that reason, everybody who has declared himself an enemy of this movement, there is nothing like IPOB autopilot. It's very simple. There is nothing like that. We are IPOB, led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And it's simple as that.
Mazi.
Let me tell you something, Mazi. People should know we are IPOB. Everything we have. Do you understand me? Only that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have taught us how to handle issues. Don't expect everybody will like you. Don't expect everybody will support what you say. We must learn how to accept criticism and then we move on. But one thing is this. If you leave the criticism and you come to tamper our life, my brother, we will get you down. Also, you come on social media and talk. If you leave your criticism, whether in any way you are talking, you come to look for the life of IPOB members. You come to take our life. One day, anybody we get, because of the do you understand me? We believe in self-defense. And we are not going to take any chances. Both in Biafra land and in diaspora. We are not taking any chances. People that are not part of this movement who want to belong to another movement, let them move on and belong there. You cannot be inside IPOB and causing confusion. And if you think you can do it, IPOB family members know what to do to you. They know. They know. And there are some, we have gotten reports. In Italy, in France, in many places, they have removed people. They are coming to IPOB families, trying to convince people. I'm telling you, if any of these people expelled or IPOB member, do you understand me? Come inside the family, coming to try to say his target. The
order is there. Because some people will come to meeting just to start arguing, making problems.
Pushing outside the meeting. We are not joking. We are in a freedom fighting. We are not here to fellowship church.
Mazi Jonathan, let me just chip in one or two things here. Mazi Jonathan mentioned criticism. There is a difference between criticism and the blackmail. Mazi Jonathan, here they are blackmailing the leadership.
Blackmail, that is true. That's true.
They are spreading propaganda. And you, as a Biafran, as an IPOB member, don't you know that if you keep quiet and the leadership is being blackmailed, that is the end of the struggle? And that is what they want. And as Mazi mentioned, there is an order from the highest authority of this very noble movement. Anything infiltrators in our midst, remove. Be it across South America, countries, our families, be it in Europe, be it in Africa. If you don't believe in the cause of Onyendu Mazi Kanu and the leadership, the very leadership, he is doing everything, passing every communique. You don't believe in it. You believe an outsider who wish you good luck. No problem on your own belief. But go to that very outsider. Go to the groups.
Don't come to our
Go
meeting.
to the very group.
Finish.
Don't come into IPOB to destabilize IPOB. If you do that to destabilize our families, you are looking for our trouble. And let me re-echo this thing once and for all across to Biafrans all over the world. We are into a freedom fighting struggle movement. This is not just an association of a group of people. This is a freedom fighting. If a person threatens the national coordinator, the deputy national coordinator, or a principal servant, oh, because you remove me, I will not agree, I will come to the meeting or do this and do that. Biafrans, show them the IPOB treatment. They are the one coming in to causing chaos. Look for trouble. There is a way we handle such a people. Since they want trouble, be it across South America, there are some that are showing that the national coordinator cannot remove a particular person.
Yes.
You are an IPOB.
Yes.
Mazi Jonathan, I'm coming, please.
Hit it.
I'm coming. You are an IPOB, and you are sharing the message of somebody who is on the public before the world. He is telling you that, hey, we are entering into a new dimension. We will never obey the man who is in DSS dungeon. He opened his mouth and said it. He will never obey your leader, the man you claim to be your leader. And you are still spreading the message of such a person, and you claim to be an IPOB member. One night, I want to have a if we get hold of you, we eat you raw like a chicken. Go to that very person, but don't claim to be part of us. While you are spreading the message of somebody who is criticizing the DOS. No, it is not done. You are not an IPOB. You are playing a dirty game. And when you come to play it in IPOB, one man, be ready to get yourself ambulance on that very day. From henceforth, be ready to get yourself emergency ambulance. If you threaten the national coordinator, if you threaten the deputy national coordinator, I am specifically mentioning Suriname at this very junction. IPOB Suriname. Whoever threatens the national coordinator of IPOB Suriname, whoever threatens the deputy national coordinator of IPOB Suriname, IPOB Suriname give that very person the IPOB treatment. Let that person call the police and then tell the police what he said with his mouth. If you are part of us, you must obey the modus of operandi of this very movement. You don't like it? Go to your own very group. A particular person was suspended, not even dismissed, for sharing, going about blackmailing the leadership. And you, as an IPOB member, instead of you to condemn evil, why would this person be blackmailing the leadership? Why? You are busy supporting the person. Aren't you a hypocrite? Are you not a hypocrite? You are blackmailing the leadership, yet you claim to be an IPOB member. Even if you are doing heaven and earth for us, if you don't obey the modus of operandi of this very movement, you will be removed. Even if you are doing heaven and earth for us, if you blackmail the leadership, criticism is different from blackmail. You can express your feeling in the sense that, oh, I wish this would have been done in this way. But you do not blackmail the leadership. You don't blackmail the HOD. You don't blackmail Mazichinas alone. That is an insubordination and a blackmail. If you do it as an outsider. But don't do it as an insider who is still part of us. One day, if you continue to go this way, you are looking for our trouble and we will come after you.
Yeah.
This is a freedom fighting movement.
Yeah, Mazinachi, let me help you there. You know, I thank you so much.
This is not a Otakra business.
Yes.
This is not an association. This is a freedom fighting movement. If you want to make yourselves our enemy, then we will welcome you. We will entertain you in the language you will understand.
That is it. Mazinachi, thank you so much, for making that, thin line, differentiate that criticism and blackmail. Let me say something here. Him and IPOB, we are not scared of anybody. In Kobolonian do say, people don't know. We are there. You understand me?
People don't know about
instead of blackmail, if you know the one we do, come outside and say. And when people call, last time you talk about this blackmail, we heard one audio message. One of the person he called himself, the people call themselves elder. Ndo Kenyarala. He called himself Obuefi in America. Let me use that opportunity to address that audio they played there to blackmail the leadership of IPO. Let me use this opportunity now. Mazi number one, they came on that audio, that foolish man was talking about that HOD is being paid $2,000. I know where that audio, I know who gave those information outside, but we will leave it for another day when Oyendu come out. Mazi, the question is, what is $2,000? To check Mazi Chike Doziem. When Uchemefo was in this movement, Uchemefo was the person paid, and people know how much was paid to him. Biafrans, let me tell you one thing. There are some assignments our leader used to do, take care of some few people, some assignment that people are being taken care of in Biafra land. I know about it. There are people in Biafra land who also, no need to call their names, they know about it. As our leader is in detention, that money was released because our leader is no more outside. It was released that let Maazi Chike Doziem be handling those things in the absence of our leader. That is the way it comes about the $2,000. And this, not only me, members of DOS, I'm sure Mazi, because Mazi Doziem himself called me. He told me, Mazi Woru, there is an assignment, and because sometimes we have to say everything on air so that people can understand and forget all these black men.
Because I won't take
my brother, you understand me? Sometimes we say it on air. People will say, don't say anything. No, we say it. Not everything we say, but we say it. He called me Mazi Woru. There is a message for me. Onyendu said there are people, one or two things used to happen. That he should be taking this money to continue, because as he's the one now in position, he said this group of people, this set of people, this is what I do there every month, continue to do it. This is the 2,000 that was sent. And when did this happen? It's after 2 or 3 months Onyendu was in detention. That means for 2 or 3 months, it was not just something of 4 months. And the person giving this message have used this message and talked to that stupid man. And the one thing their friends don't understand, that man they call Ogbuefi, it is him. Ogbuefi is the one who brought Nelly and Oyibo through the back door into IPOB family in USA. That Ogbuefi, he is the man that brought this Madam Oyibo and the Nelly into the IPOB family in USA. These 2 women that have caused this havoc in this honorable movement. Now, when their enemies are being defeated, he's raising his ugly head. This is a man. I'm coming, Mazi. Do you know that this Ogbuefi and some group of people, that opportunity we gave the first 4 months, that they hold Onyendu, we are not giving it again. Do you know that this Ogbuefi and some group of people who think they are butterfly now, they have become bird, that they are grooming to announce, to appoint a deputy leader for Onyendu while Onyendu is in the prison? Did you hear it in the audio? They're planning to disorganize the movement again. They are already very shameless old man. A man, they already consulting people. We already know the people they are consulting to take over the leadership, that they will be the deputy leader of Onyendu until Onyendu come out. And the people want us to keep silent. You blackmail Chike Doziem, that Chike Doziem is in Nigeria. I will say something here. How can Chike Doziem be in Nigeria? And let me say it also, when people were talking about this Chinasa Woru Chike Doziem is in Nigeria, the younger brother of Mazin Namdekano called me. Fine boy. He said, Mazi, they say that you are in Nigeria. I told him, Mazi, how can I be in Nigeria? Do you know how many years I'm not in Nigeria? How can I come to Nigeria when they are holding our leader? I think he didn't feel very confident. After like 1 week again, he called me again. He said, Mazi, I'm hearing they said you're in Nigeria. I said, Mazi, hold on. I went into my car. I put up a video call. Maybe he will not say, I put up a video call. I think that was on 30th or something. I put up a video call. I drove around the area I was. I show him car plate numbers. I show him all this. I say, Mazi, is this Nigeria? Is this not a video call we are calling? I show him streets. I show him, does this area I am, is it in any way in Nigeria or closer to even African country? I showed, he said no. I mean, I show him car plate numbers. I show him, he see all the environment. I told him, is this Nigeria? He said, no, Mazi. And I think certain times you explain to people. And I explained to him, and I feel he was convinced. He now said, no. I think somebody called him and said, no, this guy is not in Nigeria. Why would I be in Nigeria at this critical point? People, if anybody, any Biafran hear that I am in Nigeria or Mazi Doziem is in Nigeria, what will you say about us? Are we that stupid? The only thing I found out that most of these our people, because that Ogbuefi said it on his season, in Nigeria, that Chinasa Woru is killing our people. Look at the voice of Nelly being spoken through that old foolish man. Calling Chinasa Woru as if you see Chinasa Woru, he can say anything. You know, some of these guys who are living in America, you understand me, that people, they think they know anything. They think it is anybody. I'm coming, Mazi. Maybe he goes to America. He haven't lived America all the rest of his life. He haven't lived that particular country. Maybe he's coming, he enter a plane and they return to Nigeria, return and go back. When they come, they start talking. You living in America, man. I'm living in Kuwait. We're talking about quality, not quantity. These old men, when you respect them, they don't respect themselves. They come, they blackmail you, they say anything against you. When people talk, they say, tune down, tune down. Like, how many of you have condemned that audio? How many Biafrans have condemned that audio?
People believe and start calling you to ask you.
They start calling me.
Our people,
like, for example, now, like I'm talking on the radio. After this radio, people will come in one day, tune down, tune down. But you want me to tune down? This blackmail has been in the public domain for more than getting to how many weeks now, and it continues trading. I haven't seen anybody go there and say, this is not true. Say Chike Doziem is in Nigeria, cruising in Abuja. Jeep. Some of them in their life, they haven't buy Jeep before in their life. That is why all their mind is Jeep. They buy Jeep.
Mazi Jonathan, let me just interrupt you a little bit here. Mazi Jonathan, isn't fellow Biafrans all across the world, is it not a shame that somebody is even mentioning that HOD is being paid $2,000 as a Biafran that you are? Won't you even say this is too small? Even if HOD is being paid, then we are talking about the man replacing the position of our leader in his absence now. And some people are trying to use it as a topic. I want to make it very, very clear now, and let me say it in the public. Mazi Chinasa, as a member of the DOS, even if Mazi HOD, our HOD, Mazi Chinasa is not being paid, I will advocate that Mazi Chike Doziem be paid from henceforth a minimum of $10,000. Since they want to gossip over 2,000 and they want to embarrass themselves, a minimum, and now we do it in our meeting. Now let those who are gossiping begin to gossip even before it is done. A minimum of $10,000 must be paid to our HOD. What a mess. You are even telling the public that a chicken change of this nature is what is being paid to the head of the Directorate of the Indigenous People of Biafra. Aren't you ashamed? Are you not ashamed?
Yes, Mazi, what you're saying is right. Yes, Mazi, what you're saying is right. Do you know, let me also tell Biafrans something. In that audio, this is to tell Biafrans, when I come on radio here and tell them that they start the ESN fund, people don't believe me. People don't believe me. Because the plan of the Nigerian government is as soon as they hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, all the people holding funds, they turn from pussycats to tigers. I'm telling you, I'm saying it on air. The other time, they say people come to ask for money, thinking the money is for this thing. My friend, you don't know what happens in IPO.
The first clip I played, I think, what happened, 2014, is the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes, in that audio, the man was bragging that they turn things down. They came to ask for money, we turn it down. If Chinasa Nworu come outside and say these things, so people will say you are talking too much. This is money for men who are in the bush, men whom their houses have been burnt down, men that are living, fighting for you and me. You are in your house, and they needed this fund not even for their own, to protect themselves, to get the things needed, or to get bike. They can be able to move from one place to another. Somebody like a stupid man like that, Obuefi, come outside and say we rejected the fund. So when I come here and say that they don't bring fund, are you going to doubt me? Are you going to doubt me?
It is very obvious now. That was against.
Is it not all of them are conspiring to destroy this leadership?
They want to deny your funds.
Thank you.
Let me
Yeah, the people that will be going tomorrow to be talking. Killing our people in the bush. Look,
Mazi, I'm coming. Mazi, I'm coming. Hold on.
Say this one.
No. I'm not going to say more. Since 28.
This is your own matter.
Yes.
This is your own matter.
Okay.
I want to make it clear to Biafrans. What they want to do is deny Mazi Chinasa of fund, so that they will come out tomorrow. Hey, our ESN has ended. They have destroyed us. Mazi Chinasa.
That is what they are doing. That is it.
Mazi Chinasa is not taking care of the ESN. That is their game plan. But trust us, we have reversed the game plan. This leadership have reversed the game plan because we saw where they were going. And that man, Obuefi, is part of that group. And we are saying, no, nobody will starve our men, our ESN, nobody born of flesh and blood will starve our men anymore. We will change the strategy and we will do what is needful in order to protect these very men and to protect the struggle. Mazi Chinasa, you can continue, please.
Mazi, let me make it very clear. It took only 2 months. 2 months, our leader was renditioned. The women in America stopped the fund. 2 months. 2 months.
Some of the women, not all, the few.
Yeah. The Oyibo and clique, those Nigerian agents, they blocked the fund. And when they blocked the fund, they were giving false information to the lawyer that they are giving money. The time Chinasa Nworu name is going everywhere. They are talking. Whoa. My brother, even my families are worried. Why? Do you understand me? This is just black men. Which money? It was not enough. They turned to election. They said they paid. Do you know they carried that they paid that was this woman, Mrs. Eriwa. Because you hear it from the woman, she was their mole. She said they paid IPOB DOS member 55 billion. That 100, I hear this somewhere. I said, those people, are they okay? Continue the blackmail. They make sure, and when they start you the fund, they go from the back. They look in the contact of our men. Do you understanding me? Let Onion do come out. Some people need to die. They will not.
That is why they don't want our leader to be out.
That's why they don't want the leader to be out.
They know that if our leader come out, many of them will not be.
Yes.
We pursue them. Any part
most of them
to take power.
Because Mazi, let me tell Biafrans what they are doing. When they post the fund, they go from the back with some people, with some coordinators in Biafra land. They went to those coordinators. They told them, "Can you get me access to the students?" They go there and tell them, "Don't mind Chinasa Nworu and Chike Doziem. They took 5 billion from the government. They don't want you because they are holding the money." And I am here trying to talk to Biafrans, calm down, trying to protect the movement, trying to this. You know why I don't blame much? Because I know it is the government we are fighting. These are their agents. We try to educate our people. Those their children are going to school. Those their houses are burnt. Those that are having medical problems. Those that are having all this. It's all coming to the leadership. When it comes to the leadership, how are we going to run this movement? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu runs this movement with millions of naira. Millions of naira. Then the leadership. Can somebody come out? All these people say, this is the money the leadership is using. But because we are trained, because we are born for this movement, this leadership has sustained this struggle for complete 8 months. No shaking.
There will be no shaking.
Have anybody seen China? Have anybody seen Chinas Awolu in any fundraising? Have I come to beg you for any money? Have I come to beg you for anything? Mazi
Chinasa, Mazi Jonathan, you people are aware, although we are all aware, the so-called Omada Highway within themselves are accusing themselves of looting a minimum of 100 million in the group. 100 million.
Yes.
The so-called audio phone.
Yes. Audio fundraising.
They looted. They once gullible Biafrans went there to donate, and they
and the Mazi, some of them took the money to run a cow business. They looted the money.
They went and they said they are doing farm business.
Farm business.
Minimum of 100 million.
Minimum of 100 million.
These are the people accusing the DOS, accusing the HOD, accusing Mazi. And then you say you are a Biafran, you are confused. You don't know your left and right.
And after this program, you call me to tell me, calm down. I will insult you when you call me. Go and talk to those people. Go and talk to them. Go and talk to them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mazi, go ahead. Thank you, Mazi.
Do you see why I always say in this platform that our people, our way, our mentality is peculiar, is different? Because somebody will come and look at Ambazonia. Look at why not do that? Is Ambazonia coming on radio announcing the money, even their accounts to pay money? Everything is done on the ground. But our people, you cannot do. We are loud. We don't do something on the ground. Otherwise, one person or the other will rise up and start talking. Okay, show us. Look at what happened to our transmitter. History is repeating itself. Mazi, I think we are going to go on break, a few minutes break, so that when we come back, I will open the line so that Biafrans will call in, please. I think we should do that. Should we?
Yes,
Okay. Let's go on a few minutes break so that when I come back, we shall continue in this interactive session so that our people will start calling in. But do not forget, we are on an interactive session with Mazi Chinasa and Mazi Uchechukwu Nachi. Please know this, that this is who we are. This is who we are. There's no gentleman.
Mazi, let me say something.
Yes.
Mazi, let me say something.
Please, before
when they come back,
the lines, yes.
Yeah, before you open the line, when we come back, please, Biafrans, come and ask us questions. Don't praise us. We have done nothing.
Go on. What's happened? Mazi, are you there?
Are you? At the end of the day, so that after this radio program, you don't have any cause again to be confused or being in doubt of what we are doing. Don't come and tell us, no. Ask us questions. That's why we are here.
Today,
that's why we are here.
I said it. Today, only questions. I don't want even your recommendation. Question. That's it.
Don't please no.
Mazi, we are moving to restore Biafra, and if we have not restored Biafra, do you understand me? We are not backing down. We are not stopping on the way. No halfway.
Of course. There will. I will be right back, please.
Anybody not following anything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from Chike, Dosium, from DOS, you will be removed from IPOB and sanctioned appropriately. You know, before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around, we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. Uzurumike is heading our reconciliation committee. If he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by Mazi Chike. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB. If that thing is difficult, then now refer it to me. Do you understand? Anything, if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call, or you're doing strong head, I will then believe that the zoo has got you over and you'll be dealt with. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world, in IPOB. That's the only thing we have. That is we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is hinged on one thing, and that is discipline.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. We are live and direct today in this interactive session of the 23rd day of February 2022. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Please, you call and ask question. We don't need accolade, and we don't need praises. Please call and ask your question. If you don't have question, don't tell me no, I will cut you off. Do you understand me? And you have 3 minutes to make your point. Ask your questions, please. I have a first caller that has been calling even when we are speaking. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazi.
Mazi, let me ask you, were you listening to this interaction, please?
Yeah.
Why were you calling repeatedly when you are listening? Why? Because you have been calling since more than 45 minutes to 1 hour. And
because last time I tried calling and
so you want to interrupt what you are doing, is that so?
No.
Stop being like that. Don't be that. Listen, please.